the lead-based paint disclosure rule, and how it applies when selling or renting housing, presented by UA SafeState. Did you know that all housing built before 1978 is subject to special lead regulations from the EPA? These regulations are in place to protect the health of families that are buying or renting housing. These regulations govern what a seller or lessor, renter or buyer, or their respective agents must do when housing built before 1978 is involved. So, what are your responsibilities during a real estate transaction? The seller, lessor, or their agent has the most responsibility. First, they must disclose any knowledge they have of lead-based paint or lead hazards to the buyer or renter, unless the house is certified lead-free. Any reports regarding lead hazards in the housing must also be shared. If the seller has no knowledge or documentation, they must disclose that as well. The seller must also provide the pamphlet, "Protect Your Family from Lead in Your Home." This is available from the EPA. A disclosure form must also be filled out anytime housing built prior to 1978 is purchased or rented if it is not certified lead-free. It will include information on the disclosures, existing reports, the pamphlet, and any other information regarding lead hazards. The seller, buyer or renter, and their respective agents must sign the disclosure to indicate that all the materials provided were reviewed and understood. If housing is being purchased, the seller or seller's agent must give the buyer a window of opportunity to have a lead inspection performed by a state-accredited lead-based paint inspector. This is usually a 10-day window. It can be waived if the seller and buyer agree. Real estate agents must educate the buyer and seller about the hazards associated with lead and encourage lead-based paint inspections in housing built prior to 1978. The agent must sign a statement acknowledging their compliance with lead regulations. By following these regulations, you are making it so families can make informed decisions on living around lead-based paint. With the knowledge that lead-based paint exists or potentially exists in their housing, a family can better protect themselves from lead paint hazards by using extra care around these painted surfaces. So, if you have a question or need more information about the lead disclosure rule, our team at UA SafeState is here. Check out our website, leadsafe.ua.edu, or email us at safestateep@ua.edu with questions.